Showtime, MP. True ballers.
The home debut for this team and the home debut for the rookie MP. He'll have his chance to make a lasting first impression here in just a moment as this stadium gets ready to rock.
This for my city, this for the top, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and bitches, they know that I love my God, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. And the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Saturday, they'll head home to take on the Toronto Raptors.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, it's a big checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they... Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
All right, let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on MP.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of anticipation for the rookie MP as he makes his NBA debut tonight. I caught up with him before the game and asked if he had any reflections on his journey here, and he said, I had to grow a lot as a player, not just in skills, but in my approach to the game. He told me that it's been a long journey to get here, but that it's just the first step in the best chapter yet.
Well, Allie, I know a lot of people are excited about MP's potential. And Grant, a look here at MP, this year's first-round draft pick. He grew up outside of Chicago, and what a moment for him to enjoy his first NBA minutes.
And you talked to MP about his time growing up, and he shared that he studied Jordan and the Bulls. It's a dream come true for him to step out onto an NBA court and try to follow those footsteps.
And Vanderbilt gets it to go on the assist by MP.
Yeah, nice pass by MP. You know, he knows how to run an offense.
Pass to Randall. Now here's Reed. Clock at 4. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here.
What's up,
and
everybody?
that one's good from Conley.
Just a veteran play by Conley there, giving the D no time to react off the catch.
Doncic finds James. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's Conley. And he knocks it down.
He got
He's
in
3 of
there.
5 now from the floor.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
From deep, MP sinks it from distance. MP's got 6 points. Conley with the ball. Puts up a 3. The shot comes out. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. Some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
Austin Reeves out there with MP. Then it's Alex Len. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Connect in at the 3. The small forward. That's the Laker 5.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Edwards. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit. But size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
MP scanning the floor. Vanderbilt, the pass to MP. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Edwards against Reeves. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
Edwards against Reeves. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. Reeves has got his second bucket on the night.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
From the arc. Counted from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's MP. Work in the interior. MP.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
DiVincenzo against MP. Now here's DiVincenzo. Guarded closely. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And, Coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reid is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
For Los Angeles, Finney Smith's checked in for Vanderbilt. MP subbed in for Reeves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Anthony Edwards. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. From deep, Conley. They get the rebound. Gobert.
Yeah, phenomenal block by MP. You just can't afford to throw up anything weak around him.
Here's Randall. 5 to shoot. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Doncic passes to Finney Smith. And here's MP from outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Conley passes to Randall. That shot, no good. Hachimura with the defensive effort. DiVincenzo against Doncic. Goes back up. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
For 3, Conley. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
And here's MP from outside. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
A very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
To stop the run, and it's laid in by Randall.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
And so it's Los Angeles, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Los Angeles Lakers. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just, going along with it for giggles.
I'm not giggling, Ernie.
Come on, try it. Come on. I bet I can make you giggle.
I'm ticklish, Ernie. I'm ticklish. I don't want to wear I'm ticklish.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days. It's not enough to protect the paint. Got to patrol the ARC as well.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to stop.
Getting ready for the Lakers. Finney-Smith checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Connects checked in for James. And MP subbed in for Luka Doncic. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. We've got Julius Randle, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Clark in at the 3 spot.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Randall, and stolen by Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves has been on display for the Lakers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. MP is out there with Connect, and it's Hachimura in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Laker 5. And that one's good. James.
Forget his age. LeBron is still one of the strongest players in the league.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Check by James. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP, no good. Timberwolves trail by 17. Here's Garza. Lays it up and banks it in.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And here's MP from outside. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed. Here's DiVincenzo. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Pass to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 18. Fires it. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
And the basket by Hachimura.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Miller's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And Minnesota with some changes. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Miller. And McDaniels is subbed in for Alexander Walker. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Up and over Doncic. And it falls all over the rim and in.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
MP against Conley. A nice shot by MP.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Conley with the ball. Picked up by James.
Sending it right back. LeBron fears no one.
Los Angeles leading by 21. Doncic outside. Pass to James. Now MP. Hey, expanding his range. Connects again from distance.
Oh, my. He is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. The crossover. The shot by Conley. No good. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-6 run. And here's MP from outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way.
Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. For 3, Randle. The Lakers with a rebound. 55 seconds left in the game. Doncic with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And here's MP from outside. Offensive rebound. Hayes finds MP. No good from outside. Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards. McDaniels got room with nobody on him. He buries that jumper.
Well, look, you want to put your guys in a position to succeed. McDaniels is more comfortable operating off the catch than he is initiating.
MP shot is off. Here's Randall. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
You earned that one.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here, behind the scenes, at practice, in the gym, at film sessions, and in the locker room.
I agree. The games are where you prove that you've been putting in the work. No shortcuts.
Yeah, correct. Over here is the entrance to our practice facility, and over there is the gym.
Everything all in one place. That's great.
Yep. We made everything as convenient as possible, so there is no excuse to not put the work in. Now, come here. Right here, we've got everything related to your schedule, including those key games we talked about based on your personal goals.
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But you need to remember, you become the best version of you so we can become the best version of us.
Coach, you have to put that on a t-shirt.
I am serious, MP.
I'm serious too. You become
This is a team game. Everything you do both on and off the court affects our ability to win games. Okay, team chemistry is vitally important to our success, and if you do things that negatively affect that, you hurt the team. A press conference answer that rubs someone the wrong way might mean they look you off when you're open, and now we're taking a contested shot instead of an open one. It's all connected, and it all matters. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Good. Now rest up, rehydrate, and follow the trainer's plan to a T. Proper recovery is just as important as proper training. And you get back to work tomorrow.
Win, pay the bills, baby.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every person you've ever met and a few people you haven't. Most notably, there will be press looking for quotes.
They can hit me up on text too?
They do. And you will want to handle this like you would any regular press conference. You want no comment? No comment. You want to answer? Go ahead and answer. Just remember it.
Makes sense.
Look, emotions...
before that.
So I'm thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation. Pick 3 destinations and then pick...
MP's an elite shooter already. To come into the league and knock down threes like that, I'm impressed.
Long season. Time to grab that lunch bell and go to work. MP, you're my favorite player, man. You always deliver.
At the small forward position,
6'9", number 23. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Saturday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Monday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And looking at the Blazers matchup, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Phoenix Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Dunn in at the 3. And for the Lakers, in at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5. Hearing scouts talk about MP before the draft, the one concern they had was his hesitation to take over games himself.
And I think that's just how MP is.
Has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
Some changes for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Connect comes in for Hachimura. And MP subbed in for Austin Reeves. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Plumlee is checked in for Nick Richards. Royce O'Neal comes in for Dunn. Allen's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Booker. MP kicks to LeBron. Back to MP. Puts up a 3. Sinks the triple.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Jones against MP. Misses from close range. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 6. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Jones, the pass to KD. Shoots over Connect. Durant, good. KD's got 15 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And here's MP for 3. Allen with the rebound. Suns leading by 6. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, after getting swept in the first round last season, everyone around the league had a sense that changes were coming in Phoenix. And now a new coaching staff led by Arizona native Mike Budenholzer, but also finally getting point guards in Tyus Jones and Monte Morris on value deals. They aim to do better this season, and guys, they have that talent with the big 3 of Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Brad Beal.
Looking for a bit of redemption. All right, Johns, thanks a lot. The 3 from MP. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 8.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain him.
Durant gets to O'Neal. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Suns.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, they can really open up the rest of their offense.
Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Austin Reed. Then it's Connect. And it's MP in at point guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And he comes up with the deuce.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
MP passes to Vanderbilt. He lobs it up. Stolen by Allen. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Over Reeves. And he can't bank that one in. Lakers trail by 7. Pass to Finney-Smith. MP outside. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
At this stage of his young career, MP knocking down jumpers, that is very encouraging.
Now Beal coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. And Allen launches it from deep. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Plumlee. Suns leading by 4. Outside, Jones. O'Neal a screen on Reed. Beal from long range, and the Suns miss again. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. MP outside. Plumlee with the steal. Pass to Jones. And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for Tyus Jones.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really...
Redick calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. A 3 from MP. MP drills the 3.
Out of of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles.
Now into the lineup for your Lakers. Number 2, Jarrett Van
1:49 left to play here in the second quarter. For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. AB says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the 3 of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin is certainly the talent.
David, indeed they do.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Back to Doncic. Over Allen. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix, trailing by 2. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Getting it done for Los Angeles. Another excellent quarter for him, especially from long range. He's buried a total of 7 3-pointers in the game. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans at court.
Damn, what a close game.
From the East. Measuring up the shot. Nice foul. All good. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good coaching.
And now let's... And that is it for halftime, folks.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball. We'll go for a different look here. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Rui Hachimura. Connect, he's checked in for James. And MP subbed in for Luka Doncic. And the Suns here with a different look. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Nick Richards. O'Neal comes in for Kevin Durant. Grayson Allen's checked in for Dunn. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Booker. Finney-Smith finds Vanderbilt. MP outside. Just 4 to shoot. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Beal. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Suns lead by 1. And we're just moments. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got Allen. Dunn is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Plumlee, and it's Booker in at the 1. Suns trailing. Shot from 12. Devin Booker soaring in.
And getting physical with his play. Booker just attacking the hoop.
MP outside. It's good from long range. MP's got 26 points. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Booker, no good. LA's on 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Vanderbilt. MP kicks to Vanderbilt. LeBron against Dunn. And again, it's the Lakers.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Plumlee with it. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And Doncic is subbed in for Canal. And for the Suns, Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Beal subbed in for Allen. Will it go? No good from Booker.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
James, the pass to Doncic. Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to MP. And here is Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Hachimura's got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers. Beal against Doncic. And that one's good. Beal.
Not just a jump shooter, Bradley Beal is also excellent at knifing his way to the rack and finishing.
MP deciding where to go with it. Three-pointer. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Hachimura, the pass to MP. Hachimura kicks to Doncic. The 3 from MP. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Beal's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the inside. Richards, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
MP, good.
Look at MP suddenly catching the defense with their guard down and making them pay.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. .112 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Beal. Nice D from Doncic.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Lakers.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series.
Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The three from MP. Good! Another from three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And it's a four-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
And here's MP for three. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with